Welcome to episode 49 of our Dusty Survival series. We are entering year 5 here in Erlengrat. Dusty and I have got to stick some radish in our fields to get that first level of fertilization. I bag a bargain for an absolutely mammoth plow down at Klaus's store. And we are one step away from starting our first ever potato harvest. Well, good morning everyone. What a lovely, lovely day. The sun is about to peek its little head over the mountains there. Let's have a quick status update as we do every episode. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. We're in August and that's important and I'll get to that in a minute. And we have over $500,000 bucks in the bank. $588,000 bucks. The sheep are all happy and fed, plenty of grass in there. We've got 2 large bales, 7,500 litres of grass there, ready to be used over the winter. The chickens desperately need some feed. In fact, I think they're running low. We'll deal with that later on. At the end of last month, once we all said goodbye, Dusty and I did get some jobs done. We shifted all of our planks and the few remaining packs of furniture down to the supermarket and made ourselves a cool 77 grand. We had 2 loads to do, so we took a second load of planks down and made an additional 60,000. And then I grabbed the Massey, got the blades on and cut that meadow like we always do, just to make sure we've got enough silage. So as I said in opening, we're in August and that means we are starting year 5 here in Erlengrat. Dusty has been here for 5 years. Can you believe that? Just look around at the state of things. Can you remember what was there? Just a field. If I turn around, can you remember what was there where our barns were? Well, originally it was nothing, then it was a field, then we had the shack there, Dusty's cabin for a while, and eventually we put some animals up there. Obviously the silo wasn't there, these fields we created, this was absolute nothingness. Beautiful, beautiful country and landscape admittedly, but nothing was here. We've crafted our homestead out of the land with our own hands and I'm really quite proud of it. And of course we'll jump down there later on, but we've got our main operations now down in the centre of town. If I can just creep round the corner, you may just be able to see it if you're on a large enough screen. Here we go, if I just walk around here. It's pretty much just up beyond where the mill is, directly in front of me there. So yeah, we've achieved an awful lot. But what's been happening over the last month? Well, we have got rid of the barn and we do need to do something with this area, but right now we are busy dealing with the end of our main harvest season. As you can see up there, we have got a wheat field that needs to come in, we've got a wheat field over there, and once we've done that we are going to be able to feed our chickens, hopefully over the whole of the winter season, because that wheat is for those animals. So that's one major job that we will deal with today. And the other jobs we've got are to finish these fields down here. So we grabbed all of the crops out of this at the end of last month, and Dusty and I managed to get the stones picked on this one. Now annoyingly we've got some weeds coming here, but that's fine because we're just going to stick some radish in here to get to that first level of field fertilization. So I'm not too fussed about the weeds. We do need to stone pick this field in front of us here and the one right over yonder. So there's 2 big fields that need stone picking. Stones can go straight into the lime crusher. We can produce some lime over there, and again that's all going to help towards both putting lime on the fields where we need it, but also in terms of creating revenue. Now just while I'm here, this is our potato field. Let me get my HUD on. Yeah, it says remove foliage, so I think we're ready to top this and possibly get potatoes out. Let's just jump into the menu and have a quick look. So there you go, potatoes. We are in August. We can get those out of the ground, although they will sit there until September. That's not a problem. In fact, given what we potentially might want to put in, I'm happy to leave this. Let's just see how we get on. Equally, we don't have a topper as yet. And of course, the other field we want to check just while we're down here is our sunflowers. Nothing's coming, that's good. And I think these will be ready very soon as well. Yeah, they're looking good. They're growing. And sunflowers will be ready to harvest in October, as you can see there. So we can spread this job out for a couple of months, and then I think we'll have a look at planting something in March, April, May. Now, of course, the fields that already have wheat and barley in, I think we'll just continue that cycle, because obviously the wheat and the barley feed both our brewery and our mill, and obviously the mill in turn then feeds our bakery. So I think we'll keep that working seasonally up there. We'll get these 3 fields finished, get the radish in, and then we can get that seeded ready for next year. I've just jumped into the Massey here. I've got the stone picker on the back. I apologise for the janky video. The latest FS22 update for some reason has caused a bit of an issue. I'm going to have to pick through the mods on this just to make sure we get our smooth video back. But for now, I've got harvest to get on with. So I'll get the engine running, and I'm going to head over to that field immediately in front of me and start picking the stones up. That process in itself should get rid of most of those weeds, so I'm happy with that. Dusty's currently on his way down with the Landini, and he is going to stick some radish in this field next to me here, and then that one is done for 1 month. I'll get the picker unfolded. Let's get her on. Right, okay, well, I shall crack on with this, and I'm sure we'll see Dusty any minute now.
Good morning, y'all, and happy 5th birthday to me. I hope you've enjoyed the journey. It's been one hell of an adventure, and I kind of feel like I'm just getting going. But I also think it won't be long before we hit that $1 million bucks in the bank target. So stick around this month. We got a lot on as ever. I'm just gonna hook up the seeder here, get some radish in these fields. Peter Guy's doing a great job picking those stones. It's gonna take him a while though. But I'm ready. We'll have to see how she goes with these skinny tires on. I really should have put some bigger ones on, but I just ain't had the time. Wish me luck.
I'm cruising along quite nicely. I'm getting up to about 60% by the looks of it in the hopper, and I'll just whiz it over there. You can see I've got the screw and the trailer all set up. I should have asked Dusty to actually move it forward, but that's not a big issue. I'll get round to that. Okay, let's pay attention to what I'm doing here. Right, while I'm doing this, I may put it into GPS mode and have a look at my PDA and see if we can pick up a cheap topper for our potato field over there. So there isn't really anything in the sales that is going to be of any use to us. However, I have just had my eye on this plow here. So that is a, what does it say, 12.2 metre plow. And it is a plow because it does say, with a plow you can prepare fields, so on and so forth. And you know what? Considering that we've got, I think, is it a 3 metre one? Sorry, 4 metre subsoil of the DC401. You know what? For the price, 34 grand. Look at the width of that thing. Now, I know we don't necessarily have to do a lot of ploughing, but I think this is a steal. So I'm going to pick this up, and then I'm going to go pick up a topper as well, and we can crack on with that potato field, and then plough it in properly, ready for next season. Right, the plough has been ordered. I will go and pick that up later on. I am just full now in my hopper, so I'm going to go dump the stones over there into the back of the trailer, and then I'll jump back online once I'm back in this field and see if I can't pick up a topper. Right, Dusty's just cracking on over there. I've just moved everything out of the way. He just gave me a quick call on the radio to let me know that actually the stuff was in the way. So I've just grabbed up the pipe back there, the auger. I'm just going to grab the trailer, and I'm moving everything over to the opposite field just so that it's in the right place. Right, what have I got on? Fat tyres. Okay, I'm not too worried about driving over this. I probably shouldn't, but it's not going to cause it any damage. Right, let me just get myself aligned. Just pop through this temporary fence, not a problem. Right, let's back up. Steady Eddie. And I think we should be good about there. Wonderful. Right, I'm backed up. Let's get everything unloaded and then I can get back to picking that field. Right, back underway. I'm just going to turn this corner and then I'll get GPS set on. Right, let's swing all the way around here. Get myself aligned. Gonna have to back up. It's so tight, this field. I am wondering whether or not actually it might be time to give some of these verges a bit of a mow. We've never bothered doing it before, but yeah, I think we're okay. Right, GPS on. So back into potato technology via the PDA. Let's see what Klaus has got. I think this is what we're looking at here. The Grimmy KS75-4, 10 grand. Now, I wonder if there is any other machinery that would do the job that's wider. Mulchers. I think mulchers would do it. Used to crush crop stubbles. Anyone who's out there watching, let me know whether or not I could use a mulcher to top my potatoes. And if so, if it's even a good idea, because I'd rather do it with something that's wider and quicker. But that's fine. For safety's sake, I don't want to get this wrong initially. So let me know in the comments. I'm going to go for the KS75 here. Yeah, I mean, that is what it is. Tidy. Okay, so we're going to buy that. And I can go pick that up from the store shortly. That field is done. Dusty is still, I say, not even halfway with that particular drill. I think perhaps I'm going to keep my eyes open in the store deals to see if we can pick up a new drill. We're going to need a seeder for potatoes if we continue to do potatoes. And I kind of feel like now we've invested in all the equipment, we may as well continue with that venture. And who knows, there may be some sort of production chain that we can patch on to the end of it as well, rather than just selling the potatoes to the supermarket. But yes, I shall keep my eyes open for a bigger seeder because it just takes so long on these big fields. I will crack on with this one straight away, no messing. Let's get myself lowered. Power. There we go. And we are off. Right, so this should be the last field. And then I think I need to take old Twin Screw on the long old journey back to the homestead and deal with those two fields up there. (10:20 in the morning) and I think I'm done. And it looks like we've got a little bit of rain coming. Let me just get everything folded up. Head over and get this last bit. What does it say? 35%. 701 litres of stones left in the picker here. So I'll get that dumped off. Then I'll get the trailer and take that and dump the whole lot into the crusher. And we'll have a bit of a status report there in terms of what's going on with the crusher. Yeah, then that's all good. Dusty. I just see between my mirror and the frame of the cab, right there, he's stopped, probably having a quick coffee break. So that must mean that field is finished. And there she goes. That trailer looks fairly full, to be honest.
Hey y'all, I just finished my coffee in the cab here, and I finished this field as well. I'm gonna push straight on with the next one. Takes a long old while with this tiny little drill. Think I might speak to the YouTube guy and see if we can pick up something a bit bigger next month.
Well, the trailer is 75% full of stone, so that's not too bad. So we know we get about 9,500 litres across those 2 fields. Actually 3 fields, because we started one last month. Yeah, good to know. 1 full trailer, 12,000 out of 3 fields. And we'll get this offloaded. And we'll just see where we are in terms of the stone crushing. Lime production stone, there we go, 8,600 and dropping whilst it's crushing. Water's pretty good. That should be just enough, and we're currently storing 7,000 litres of lime. That we can sell whenever we feel lime is worth selling. And lo and behold, August appears to be the time to do so. $2,792 bucks per 1,000 litres. And what have we got in there? About 7. I reckon we'll end up with 9. So that's not too bad, about 18 grand. I think we should save some back because I do think we need to lime some of our fields as well. But there we go, nice little profit. I'll leave the trailer here at the mill, and just as I come past I notice we have got some flour which probably needs hauling over to the bakers before it gets wet. That's something we can do later. I'm going to head up to the main brewery area now and pick up the twin screw. The header is... where do we leave it? Ah yeah, right the way over there in the distance. So I shall pick that up, and I think that's all we need. The rest of the equipment can go up later on. And there she blows. Wow, an awful lot of tomatoes. We put tomatoes in just to try something a bit different. Obviously you get more tomatoes per litre of water, so just thought we'd give it a go, but they don't half come out quickly. It's almost more maintenance to keep them into the warehouse and keep them good. But let me park here. Okay, let's head over to the twin screw, get that underway and head up on the long old drive back to the homestead. It's only once a year, it's fine. She's an old beast, but I love her. Such good fun. Right, engine on. Beautiful. Right, we're off. So the header is just over here. We'll pick that up with the trailer and we'll be up there in no time at all. Get myself attached and then I can start harvesting. And this really doesn't take long nowadays, not only with the power of the twin screw but also the width of this header. You remember the old, what did we have initially? The bison. Wow, memories. Happy days. Let's get the header down and on. Right, and let's start churning through this wheat. Coming up to the end, and that has taken, no word of a lie, about 34 seconds to do that. Unbelievable. And we're finished already. Yeah, so about 10 minutes to do that whole field. I mean, it is tiny and we are using massive oversized equipment for this. I'm just going to creep my way down here and deal with that other field, and then we can get all of this wheat, I think, mostly into the chickens, and the rest can go into the silo. And just stopping here, I just need to take it easy. Obviously we had our mudslide last month, and that's been dealt with in terms of removal of the barn, but I'm just very, very aware of slipping down there. What am I hitting? That rock. Let's just lift up my header. So what I think I'm going to do is almost just start as we are and then take the edge off rather than heading down to it. Almost come across so that if I am going to start slipping, it will go sideways and I can at least dive out the cab. But no, we feel okay. Right, that's that done. Let's lift up. She'll back away steadily. And then we can go up the hill. That's not too bad. I think we've done that. We've done that well. And this thing just absolutely eats hills. It really does. The tracks just grip and pull. There's no issues here.
Yeah, I'm still here. Still seeding these damn fields here. Really do want to get something a bit bigger. But you know what they say, we work with what we got, and this here's what we got.
Job done, I reckon. Doesn't take long at all with that beast there. I do love the twin screw. We could have gone modern, we could have gone expensive, we could have even gone comfortable. But hey, who needs comfort when you can have so much fun in a piece of proper mechanical history? Anyway, I've just stepped out because I kind of want to have a talk to you, the viewer. It's 5 years. 5 years since we've started here on our survival with Dusty. And I just want to ask you, what could we do to celebrate a 5-year anniversary? What could we do around the farm? Could we build something? Could we buy something? You let me know in the comments below and we'll see what we can do for the next couple of episodes. It doesn't have to be next month. If it needs a bit of planning, I'm very happy to take the time to do that. And after that, I have a second question for you. And the reason that I'm asking you up here rather than down with Dusty is that he always thinks it's a bit weird when I talk to the viewer rather than just cracking on with work. So in terms of Crimson Banshee Gaming, would you like to see more roleplay series? Would you like to see more map reviews? Would you like to see any other kind of content in terms of either FS22 or perhaps even some alternative games? I am a sim gamer at heart. I do play a lot of other games, flight sims, Euro Truck, lots of stuff, even some obscure ones. So give me a shout in the comments below if you'd like to try something a bit different. And if there's enough people who are interested, then, you know, we might give it a go. I'm definitely keen to get back to construction sims, so that's something which is on the horizon. So yeah, I'm keen to understand what my viewers enjoy, what they like, and how we can get to that 500 subscriber mark. We're stuck at around 200. I'd love to get more people on board, so yeah, let me know in the comments below. Right, enough waffle from me. Let me get back in the twin screw, go get this corn into the silo. But not before we've put some wheat into the chicken coop. Now, I'm assuming I can get into position with the pipe just to put some directly in. That would be fantastic. Let's see. Yes, I think I can. If I swing myself around carefully, big old bit of equipment this. And then I can just get it over just aligned here. Now the ground is a bit precarious there. I should be able to swing the pipe out over the roof of the chicken coop to about there, I think. Doing this all by eye. Pipe's coming round. I don't think I'm quite there. I'm going to have to jump out. So there's the pipe. It's over. Kind of about there, I would expect. Yeah, I feel like that's good. Oh, and there we go. We have got liftoff. We are filling up quite nicely. Yes, the chickens are going to be very happy with that. And they are going to be taking an awful lot of wheat, maybe even the entire field, which is brilliant. That is the entire reason for keeping those fields operational. Still filling. It may take the entire hopper. And you know what? It did. It took the entire thing. Let's have a quick check. Yes, 9,000. So we only half filled the entire thing, which is unbelievable. Okay, well, they're going to be happy for a short while. They are a hungry little beast, would you believe? Right, I best go and check on Dusty and give him a hand. It's coming up to 2 o'clock. I'm just coming around this roundabout. I'll have a quick look where Dusty is. We want to head over to the shop actually and pick up that extra bit of machinery that we purchased. I'm keen to go and have a look what we've bought there. Yeah, but Dusty's getting on. The field to the left is done. There's a couple of stones left, but that's fine. Pick those up next time if we really want to. And yeah, this field, yeah, it's looking good. There's Dusty whizzing past there, seeding. So let's head over and pick up the trailer here and then go grab that extra bit of machinery down from Klaus. Right, there we go then. We've got ourselves a massive plough. Wow, that is huge. And then obviously the topper for the potatoes. Look at the size of that thing. I wonder if we've got the strength to pull it. I didn't even check that. Damn it. Right. Nice bits of equipment there. Not too bad at all. I think I'm going to have to pull this one. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it on the back of the trailer. Now I've said this before, I really would like a trailer which has got a hitch on the back so that we can set ourselves up a bit of a road train and put things on the back here and then also haul. But I don't think we've got anything. No, there's nothing under there. Let me know if there is a trailer out there that will do that. It doesn't need to be any bigger than what we've got now. I think that's fine. Right, wait here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go sort some stuff out. Okay, just making sure the cables are all clipped in. We are good to go. So that is the topper on the front there. And I've got the massive plough on the back. This requires 210 horsepower. We've got, I think, 300 here in the Massey, so no problem. The Landini might struggle to pull the plough, but, you know, I kind of expected that to be the case. So that's all good. If we need to put some wheel weights on, then we can do. But I think the Massey's got enough grunt to do that. I've dropped the weight and the trailer over yonder. Let's get things moved over. I'm just going to park the plough over here out the way. The main reason is I want to see what it looks like once it's unfolded. I do love unfolding new pieces of equipment. Look at that. Right, let's just see how she goes. Look at that. That is huge. Triple the size of the one we currently got. Well, I'm going to drop this, but I'm not going to move forward. I don't want to rip up the ground. Nice. Okay, I'm happy with that. So that is ready for when we need to use it. We will sell the subsoiler, but currently that is up in the warehouse. We'll deal with that later. I've just come up to the main warehouse here. I'm going to grab the truck out of the barn and just make sure I park the Massey out of the way, because I think it's time to go and collect some of the stuff which is hovering around. Dusty has got just the last few rows of the fields down there to deal with, and then he'll be available. But for now, there's the subsoiler that we want to sell later on. But for now, I want to go and pick up the flour. It does look like it's going to rain anytime soon. 4 o'clock by the looks of it. And I don't want that to get wet, so we'll get that shifted and straight into the bakery and make sure that keeps going.
Well, that's me done here. Better move on to that last field. Well, looky here. That's a nice plow. Computer guy's been busy, though I do hope we got enough power to pull that damn thing. Sure the Massey's probably got enough. Right, this is the last field of the day. I'll be glad to get all this done if I'm honest.
Well, it looks like Dusty is underway with the last field. There he is in the distance, churning up. Great stuff. Right, I'm going to pick up these few pallets here and get them into the bakers, as I said. Get these strapped on. Don't want them flying off as we go around. Ah, hello truck. How are you doing? I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to leave you out here on your own. We'll have a nice bit of fun later on, eh? Once everyone's said goodbye. Love you. Bye-bye. Anyway, enough of that. So yes, year 5, as we said in opening, I can't believe that we've actually had 5 years worth of videos. But we have, and it's been fantastic, and I can only say thank you to each and every one of my subscribers and to anyone else who stumbled across this survival series. There's still a lot of legs in it yet, ladies and gentlemen. We will continue to make videos, and who knows what's on the horizon for Dusty. Lots of exciting adventures yet, I would expect. Let's get this flour loaded in. And you know what, while we're here, we may as well pick up the bread as well.
Well, that ain't a bad job done there. Took a long time with this old drill here. I think we need an upgrade. I said it before, but I'm definitely sure now. I don't think we'll bother picking those taters out of that field here today. That's a job we can take on next month. Looks like you two guys been picking up all the machinery we need. We can get right on with that in September. I'm gonna have a bit of a tidy up now. Get some of this equipment put away. The YouTube guy never clears up after himself. It's always left down to old Muggins here. Well, that's what you gotta expect from a guy who sits behind a computer all day long. Anyway, look at me, I'm twittering on like an old washerwoman. I gotta get on.
Well, the rain's come in, we have just finished everything, and I think that is a wonderful place to wrap things up. The tractors are in here for today. Let's get that roller door down. I had a good whip round a minute ago, as you saw. Everything is now into the warehouse, which is brilliant. No doubt we're going to have to do this a lot more frequently because our production chains at the minute are absolutely rocketing. I'm just going to take a walk over to the mill. I'm going to pick up my truck. I'm going to head back to the homestead. I'm going to grab a beer. I'm going to put my feet up and get ready for next month because we've got potatoes to harvest, and that is a new experience for all of us. So smash that subscribe button to be notified when that video comes out. Hit like if you like the video, and until next month, take care. See you soon. Bye bye.